knock these out, dude. I'm gonna knock these windows out.
Hold on. Rogers City and who Inland Lakes.
First of all, asking to be introduced as an entire team from Gaylord St. Mary's School, the Snowbirds.
Brendan Brubaker. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, we're live right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Little jump there on the live. Producer Tyler Bauman not giving me a heads up. It's all right, though. I'm your guy here, Jack Cordy, joined alongside tonight by Tyler Blom.
What's up?
TB, thick boy, Tyler Bowerman on the producer. And Johnny Burkhart had a big day today. Now here he is running the camera for us. We've got St. Mary against Onaway action. First time these teams meeting this season. St. Mary's was able to get the win over Onaway last year. St. Mary's coming off three huge wins, my mistake, against Central Lake, Forest Area, and Bel Air. They lost their first game of the year against Pickford, 33-6. Onaway, a little bit of a different story. They're 2-2, and each game they've been involved in has been a blowout. They blew out Bel Air as well as Forest Area, but Rogers City and Inland Lakes were able to get the best of them. So both teams, this is a Ski Valley matchup. Both teams coming into this one wanting to win, 8-man football. Blom Treasy, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, Jack. Like you were saying, we've got a potential great matchup. Two teams ready to go to war tonight, and I'm excited to watch it.
Both teams ready to go. We'll see if Onaway can keep up. I'm counting here. They've got 7 athletes out tonight, which is killer, including their senior stud in every sport, Jagger Mix. So we'll see how they can come out with that. But St. Mary's, they also are out a player. They're missing their stud, Brody Jeffers. He was out last week as well. It didn't stop them, though. So we'll see Gavin Beble get some action in that quarterback. I'm ready to go here, Blom. What about you?
Is it Jagger or is it Jaeger Mix?
Jagger Mix.
Okay, that's a very unique name. I like that.
I wish he was on the field. You hate to see a great athlete go down, especially one like him being his senior year.
Absolutely.
We come out Onaway ready to receive the kick. They've got one player back deep. You have to know an onside kick is coming.
Yep. They've been absolutely famous for that this year.
Beble lines it up. Back plate is out. That's a popular thing among these St. Mary athletes now is the back plate out. Friday night football underway here in Onaway.
You know, it goes from being 40 degrees in the morning, Jack, to about 70 degrees now, back to 62
Kick
degrees.
is up. Oh, it was touched. Onaway able to fall on it. Good job there by number 1, Justin Kramer, St. Germain. What a name. What a name. That is a strong name. Good job there diving on the ball. Looks like they're going to get the ball at about the 38-yard line, I think you call that, TB, for a 1st and 10. Let's see what Onaway comes out here on their first possession.
Just pounced on that ball. Looks like they're going to have an answer for that all game, Jack.
The center, 89, unnamed on my roster, heads out. 34, Brendan Brubaker. He's going to be the quarterback. He keeps it himself. He's got a lot of room. Oh, and he could be gone if Daniel Smith can catch him. And Brubaker on the first play of the game finds a huge hole up the left side. No one there for St. Mary, and it's one play, one touchdown for Onaway.
That kid is quick. He just broke that line, took right off, Jack.
Shot out of a cannon. Nice job with the read up the middle. He decided to pull and keep it himself. It was a good decision. Good triple option design play there. He had another option to toss it to the left, but didn't need it. Decided to keep it himself. Big 2-point conversion coming up here.
What a way to start the game out.
85, the center. Trey Price, a freshman, starting center. Brubaker back in the shotgun.
Steady formation.
Up the middle to 44, Hudson Decker. He will be brought down. Good stand there by the defensive line of St. Mary's. And what better of a start could you have wanted if you're Onaway? You couldn't have wanted a better start, honestly, Blom.
No, just the way that they shot out there, got a touchdown the very first time they touched it on offense. You know, that's hard to follow up. Hopefully the Snowbirds can bring the same energy on this drive here.
Yeah, Bird's going to get the ball here. Don't know if Onaway is more aggressive in points, if they like to kick it deep. If they like to kick the onside like St. Mary's, who knows? And other St. Mary players out as well. Lucas, what's his name here? Forgot his cleats. Lucas Cherwinski, that's what it is. I coached him 6th and 7th grade basketball. I can't believe he forgot his cleats. Now you got to stand on the sideline in your sandals. It's all good, though. Also, Sean Udell out with a broken collarbone, I think. Broken collarbone, correct?
That sounds
Sean
painful.
Udell wearing the best number out there, 88, sideline for this game.
That is a good number. It's my favorite number.
Richard Alagu, hope I'm not butchering his name,
Big punt.
kicking it deep. Bevel is back. He will have an opportunity here. Let's see what he can do. A lot of space here for the athlete. We got a clear block in the back right there, right in front of the referee. You just can't do that. St. Mary's is going to be backing up 15 yards from the 30. Going to get to start the ball at about the 15-yard line.
You know, I noticed Bevel, he didn't take right off. He didn't shoot out of a cannon when he caught that ball jack, but he was able to do some moves. He was able to juke to the left, juke to the right, and then actually spin off of the third defender. So it's good to see him moving like that tonight.
Yeah, that's a good observation, Blom. He doesn't go into full speed right away. He kind of waits there to see where the hole is going up, see where he's going to go, and then breaks through. But that time, just too many Onaway players right there, and that block in the back is going to kill you. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Let's see what they got out there. JT Grenier in the starting lineup for St. Mary's with Riley Bright out. Riley Bright, key player for St. Mary's, out as well. It's going to be a handoff to Bloost. He's got the edge.
Ooh.
Brubaker comes up, makes a big hit. Oh, Bloost lowered the shoulder. Brubaker did as well. This is going to be a good game here, boys.
I cannot wait to see. Snowbirds have had some easy assignments lately. This is a good matchup here. He just blew over that Cardinal like it was a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, this is a true test right here of what St. Mary's has. And without Jeffers being in the game, Jeffers is the kind of player, he's such a good athlete, you could just give the ball to him and let him make something happen. But now they're going to have to scheme and see what they got more. I love to see Donovan Bloost back as well. He brings a lot of aggression in for the St. Mary offense. Dylan Croft, 24, out wide to Bevel's left. Bevel in the shotgun. They're going to drop back to pass. He wants to go short to Bloost, and he's wide open.
Nice catch.
Good tackle right there by number 20, the junior, Tucker Price. He was right there with him, but Bevel makes a good pass and a good catch there by Bloost. It's going to be a 1st down.
Bevel to Bloost. Connection successful.
Bevel to Bloost, the BB connection. And I like to see St. Mary's opening up the playbook a little more with the pass. They didn't do it a whole lot last week, but I like that nice short pass. Usually an 8-man. When they drop back to pass, they're going deep.
That's a good observation.
Bevel got Croft to his right. Goes up the middle. He's got the edge again. Poor contain. Brubaker's going to be there again. I'm guessing he's going to be all over the field for the Cardinals, making plays left and right. But that's 2 times now in this drive that St. Mary's was able to break contain by the Cardinals and pick up a 1st down.
Absolutely. I just like the way that he was able to look at that space and just go after it, and he was smart enough to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
The Morrell family in the house for St. Mary's tonight. One more of them, and they could have enough for an 8-man football squad. Let's see if they come out next year. Bevel in the shotgun again. Goes up the middle. He's going to get decent yardage right there. A nice trip up by 64, Luke Lovelace, who I have crossed out as I was told he would not be playing.
Number 20 to 8 on the tackle as well.
Number 20, Tucker Price, did make the tackle. He was tripped up by 64, the freshman, Luke Lovelace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen on this Cardinal team here. St. Mary's comes back out. They're going to keep Croft wide to the left. He's got Blues to his left. Let's see where this ball's going. Bevel's going to go to the left. Oh, he's there all day. That's 5 yards all day long. Bevel tries to go outside.
What a tackle.
Richard Alagu is feeling himself right now. Made the tackle, hopped up a little bit. Oh, he's got the Conor McGregor walk out there as well. He is feeling it. With a big 3rd down right here. Bloost comes to the sideline. Daniel Smith is in the game. Let's see if St. Mary's elects to air it out again.
That was a big hit. I'm telling you what, he lifted him up right in the air on that play.
Good form tackle. He jumped up. He stayed right there. Bevel is going to hand it off to Croft. He's got a lot of room. He could have gone left or right. Cardinal player was able to bust in through the backfield, but didn't know who had the ball. Bevel with a nice handoff. Croft able to pick up the 1st down.
I noticed Croft, he is so powerful. He's got a big body. It's hard to bring him down. He's great fullback position. Whenever he's running up the gut, he's always coming with a head of steam.
Absolutely. Keeps that ball high and tight. The only thing I want him to work on more is running with, at more of an athletic stance. He runs so straight up. If he lowers his shoulder while he's running a little more, he's going to start trucking guys. Bevel in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Smith. And there right away is the freshman Trey Price. no one there to pick him up. He had to have been the player that was in on the last play that nearly busted it up, and there he was getting a nice tackle on Smith. That's going to be a loss of about 4. Going to bring up 2nd and 14 from Onaway's, what is that, the 38-yard line.
9 minutes to go here. 6-0. We'll see if the Snowbirds can make up that touchdown.
Bebel in the shotgun again. He looks tired. We're going to have a false start on Daniel Smith on the left side. Wasn't watching the ball. Got a little too excited and took off. That's going to back up the Snowbirds here to make it 2nd and 19. 9 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here. Sun is coming down. About to be a perfect night for some football. Nowhere else I'd rather be right now.
Just a vibe.
Oh, and the lights are on. Just a vibe. As Tyler Blom would say, just a vibe. That should be your next song, Blom Treasy.
Sun coming down over the horizon.
Bebel back in the shotgun. He's looking to pass again. He's got Croft going deep. Smith open over the right side. Oh, and he nearly threw an interception. Bebel had Smith open right there. It was hard to tell if it was underthrown or good coverage by Alagu. Alagi. Thank God that the PA announcer just said it. Alagi. Better mark that down. I don't want to butcher his name if I'm going to be saying it all night.
I don't know who's right or who's wrong. I think that you had a good little crack at it, Jack.
He's got to have it right. I mean, he announces every home Onaway game. I hope he has it right. I hope he didn't just set me up. Anyway, back to it. Bebel in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers wide, 3 down linemen. He wants to go deep. He's going to lob it up. He's got Smith wide open. Oh, and he makes the catch. Wow. Daniel Smith, ball was a little high. Comes up and snags it with 2 hands. I also want to point out, folks, no gloves worn by Daniel Smith, Dylan Croft, or Gavin, or Daniel Blues. It's the no-glove gang. It doesn't matter. They're still able to bring it in. We've also got a father on the field. Which one is that, Johnny? We got a father on the field. Which one is that?
That's Father Roman.
Father Roman is in the building.
Father Roman.
Bebel back in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Blues, and he's going to be wrapped up right away by yet again another freshman, Levi Riggett.
Blues, the ball carrier, brought down by Levi Rigaud.
Wow.
Levi Rigaud, this PA announcer. All right, Levi Rigaud.
Sounds like some sort of pasta back home. He's got real sticky hands. That was a
I got
great catch by number 1.
I got a bunch of Rigaud left in the cupboard. That's funny. All right. Bebel back in the shotgun. St. Mary moving this ball right now, taking up a lot of time on the clock. Down 6-0. 2nd and 15. Handoff is going to be to Croft. Totally tricked. Oh, and Croft breaks some tackles. He's still brought down by a gang of Cardinals.
Number 20. We've got Tucker Price. He seems to be in a lot of tackles tonight, Jack.
Yeah, they're making a lot of plays out there. This is a solid Onaway defense right here. It's going to bring up 3rd and looks like about 5 yards. The longest 3rd down conversion for St. Mary's yet tonight. They were able to pick up the 3rd down earlier on this drive. Gavin Bebel gets the play call from Coach O'Connell.
What do you think, Jack? Are they going run or pass for this touchdown?
I think Coach O'Connell told Bebel, go get me a touchdown. I don't think he called a play. I think he just said, go get me a touchdown. Bebel in the shotgun. Right up the middle. Good play call. Cuts it back to the left. What did I say? O'Connell tells Bebel, get a touchdown, and Bebel does exactly that. A design keeper up the middle sucks in the Cardinals. Bebel is able to have the vision to cut it out to the left and get an easy touchdown, untouched, to tie this ball game.
Beautiful run. Right up the middle, found the space just like you said, Jack, and it was just nothing but Friday night lights from there.
Friday night lights, baby. 7 minutes, 16 seconds left. Big 2-point conversion now as St. Mary's can take the lead. I don't see either team kicking. I see them going for 2 all night. Bebel in the shotgun. It's going to be a keeper up the middle once again. It's going to be a flag on the play. I think they're going to get a false start on St. Mary's. Looked like the right side went a little early.
Man, Tucker
And
Price
that is what it's going to be. Price has been in on nearly every play. Onaway running over to the sideline, going back. St. Mary killing themselves right now. 2 penalties that have backed them up on this drive already.
His dad must have taught him from a young man how to tackle because he's wrapping up, and it's like a vice grip out there.
It's just like a vice grip. He's grabbing on. He's not letting go. It has been good. You're right, Blom. Good fundamental tackling by Onaway. Not a lot of tackles broken. It's going to bring up, still a 2-point conversion here. Now they've got about 7 yards to go. You can almost think pass here. Or Bebel will just keep it himself up the left side. Great blocks on the edge by Donovan Blust and Dylan Croft. Totally opened up the hole up the left side for Bevel, and that was easy. He goes in untouched yet again. It's going to make our score 8-6 St. Mary's.
That is good team football. Between the blocks and the running, just good to see a good unit of football.
We're going to take a break, Blom. Great football going on right now. We're going to step aside. This is Next Level Broadcasting. We'll be back with you in a few.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right. Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Right back to the action here, folks. St. Mary's up 8-6. Gavin Bebel leading this St. Mary offense so far. He's also leading them in special teams with his kicks. Let's see if they can recover this one. Brubaker back to receive as if the ball is going to make it all the way back there to him. Bebel comes up, another onside kick. Picked up by the Cardinals.
Swarmed them.
St. Germain picks it up, and a nice tackle
14,
by Dylan Croft.
14, 17, 26, 21, 11, all of them were there.
I thought you were going to mention Jake Butler, your favorite player for St. Mary's.
He is a beast. I don't know who can't like that kid. Every time he touches the pigskin, he puts 6 on the board.
Absolutely. He's a very exciting player. Linemen out here getting water. The offensive linemen getting water. Talking with Coach Boris.
We got some big boys on this team, man. Number 77, corn-fed, straight up. Number 78, just making a lot of time for the quarterback, Jack.
Brubaker in the shotgun. He's got backs to his left and to his right. Gets the snap. Fakes right, goes left. And Price is going to be dragged down. That was a good play design. He had a lot of room if he would have broke that tackle right there. But nice job by number 21, Patrick Ballinger, former intern of Next Level Broadcasting, able to bring him down right there. I love the senior ends of Ballinger on one side and Cherry on the other. And then in the middle, you got the big boy, number 62. Who is that? I don't even have him on my roster. Brubaker back in the shotgun. Fumbles a snap. Oh, nice job by the running back. He's able to recover it, but straight into a wall of St. Mary defenders. That run right there was by number 35, Gavin Green.
Man, Patrick Bellinger almost ripped his shirt right off of his pads, just wrapped him up like a bear, gave him a hug, and threw him down.
Wrapped him up like a bear. He went right into him, but nearly fumbled that ball. A turnover would have been quite costly, especially in your own territory, but they're able to hang on to it. Brubaker gets the call from the coach on the sideline. Price already up there.
It's the Battle of the Birds tonight, Jack. Cardinals versus Snowbirds.
Brubaker's got one back behind him. Gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Where's he going to go? Over the middle. In between two Cardinal receivers. Don't really know which one he was going to. I think he was trying to get to the number 6, the junior, Jack Morgan, his first time on the broadcast.
You know, Daniel Smith had a real opportunity there for a pick. He just had to extend a little bit more, and he could have grabbed that right out of the air.
Yeah, he was right there, and even though he didn't get the pick, it's still good coverage. Back to kick is number 7.
Big boomer. Right
Oh, that's a nice kick. Oh, that's going to roll a lot of yards, too.
Just patiently walking it down. That's
and a nice punt right there. With that punt, it's going to send us into a commercial break right now. We'll be back with you in a few. This is Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Back into the action, Gavin Bebel in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Croft. Able to juke, make a few defenders miss. He's brought down, solid 9-yard gain. Finally brought down by Allegi.
Croft just crashed it.
Aluwagi, now the PA announcer said it different. He said, okay, so clearly he doesn't know how to say it either.
I told you, Jack. You have it right.
Aluwagi.
Aluwagi.
Let me rewrite that down.
You got to pull it out of your throat like a loogie. Aluwagi.
Aluwagi.
Croft ran right
Nice
into a first
tackle.
down there.
Bevel's going to hand it off to Bloost, going the other way. Bloost not able to shake the tackle of St. Germain, the sophomore, brought down for a loss of 1 yard. Going to bring up a third, for no gain. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
St. Germain against St. Mary.
Now, St. Mary's, those hands off going to the left, hands off going to the right. It's you can see the Cardinals is messing them up. They don't know which way to go. But some of those plays, it is taking a long time on the handoff in the backfield, and that is where Onaway is able to get a jump and get in those lanes for the running back.
Yeah, a little bit of anticipation goes a long way on the defense.
Bevel
there,
in the shotgun. Can guarantee a keeper right here by him. He's got Croft on the right, Bloost on the right. It is a keeper by Bevel. He's making defenders miss up the middle. He's still going. He's still up. Finally going to be brought down for a first down. I like that play a lot. Put Bloost on one side, put Croft right next to him, and get Bevel in the shotgun. There's a lot that can happen with that lineup right there.
Yeah, he was just behind a wall of blockers. He was kind of able to just get protected and keep his feet moving and stay up for as long as he could.
And Bevel doesn't have breakaway speed, but he's got that. He's patient enough to where he waits behind his blockers, and he's able to pick up a nice first down.
First downs are great.
Bevel dropping back. He's got Bloost wide open down the field. Too far for him to throw. Lets it go anyway. Bloost, what a catch. Wow, I thought it was too far. Bevel rolling out to his right. Throws the ball nearly 40 yards. Clocked that at 40 yards in the air. Nice tight spiral right into Bloost's hands. He was patient, waited, timed the ball up perfectly to catch it at the top, and that's going to put him in scoring position at the Onaway 26-yard line. 3 minutes, 45 seconds ticking on the clock in this first quarter.
I really like the way that he had that schoolyard foolery in the backfield. Just waited for the perfect chance. Just like you said, he's patient. Connected with the receiver for a great catch.
That's just good Otsego Club backyard football right there. Gavin Bevel rolls out to the right. They want the same play. Oh, can he break it? He's not able to break it. If he was able to get through those Cardinal defenders, he would have had some room right there. They had JT Grenier. He was double covered going deep. Good decision by Bevel not to throw it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the fact that he held on to that, too. That was two very intensive sandwiches that he had to struggle his way out of there.
Intensive sandwiches.
Yeah, both those players got him right in the middle there. He was ripping on the ball, and he was able to keep it right in the pocket, Jack.
Players on the St. Mary sideline waiting to go in. Bloost wide to the left. Bevel in the shotgun. He's got Smith to his right. Oh, Smith jumped early. They missed it, though. Handoff is to him. He breaks a tackle. Able to get a little bit of something out of nothing. Brought down once again by Price. And Smith picks up a couple yards there. Going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Daniel Smith ran that ball, and he did a little alligator roll on the floor there to pick up a little couple extra yards.
And you got to like the roll, and then you reach out the ball at the end there. Just trying to get as many yards as possible from the referees.
Yeah, just doing everything he can for his team. Love to see it.
Looks like we're going to see a lot of Bevel in at the quarterback spot tonight. Last week we saw a lot of Smith, a lot of Bevel. Looks like it's just going to be him tonight. He wants to pass again.
Wow.
Oh, he had number 28, Brody Ingalls, the senior, running by himself. And that ball just went right in between his hands and bounced off his knees. Looks like we are going to have some type of, was it holding? PI. We got pass interference on the offense. That flag was thrown pretty early.
Face mask.
It is against St. Mary's. It's a face mask, as I'm seeing from Johnny Burkhart.
2:08 on the clock, Jack.
Coach O'Connell talking to a referee. Referee running out there. They want to make sure they're getting the proper call here. O'Connell rocking that American flag bucket hat, as he's done since the day he was born.
Yeah, there's rumors that it was even in the mother's womb he was wearing that hat.
Came out with it on, ready. They knew. And O'Connell's just a football guy. He's just a football guy.
He smells like football.
Lives, eats, and breathes football. He smells like football. We got a timeout here by the Cardinals. That's going to give us a second to thank some of our sponsors as we step aside. This is Next Level Broadcasting.
Are you sick and tired of monotonous family dinners? Then you need to call an audible and let BC Pizza take care of the rest. They've been the best source of handmade, hometown gourmet pizzas since 1988. And with over 30 locations, they're built to serve you. Their presence in each community has been second to none. BC Pizza has a wide variety of menu options, including salads, grinders, and of course, their famous pizza. BC Pizza, the best choice pizza.
Right back to it, folks. Make sure you head on over. If you are watching the broadcast and you're in the stadium tonight, make sure you head on over to the home side. They've got some cookies up there. It supports a good cause. I apologize. I don't know what the cause is. I just know it's a good one. And we're going to have a live taste test right now.
They got brownies up there, cupcakes, all sorts of things. Oh, he's just silent with it. You know that it's good food when you're just absolutely silent and your job is to talk fluently.
They're pretty
constantly.
good. They're pretty good. You buy the cookies via donation. Go up there. Make sure you tell the girls are doing a great job. Make sure you mention Next Level Broadcasting. Get yourself some. I don't know if they have different kinds up there, but this chocolate chip cookie is pretty good. You want one, Blom?
You know, buddy, I'll take a pass. I got to watch the
All
weight.
right. Back to the action.
I'll probably
Cookie
have one.
almost down. Bevel in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers wide to his left. He wants to pass. He's got a great play design. Lisa Smith open over the middle. He wants to go deep to Blues. Easy touchdown right there. Incredible play design. Bunch to the left. He has Smith go over the middle. He has Ziff do Blues do kind of a wheel route, then back to a slant or a post over the middle. Bevel is just feeling himself right now. Rolling out to the right, makes another dime of a pass right into the hands of Blues.
I am just loving St. Mary's pass game tonight. This is the first time I've seen it. I've seen a lot of passes and a lot of completions.
Bevel, 2 touchdowns on the night so far. Oh, Blues has 1 as well. Bevel by himself. He's going to run to the right. It's there all day long. All day long. He goes in there untouched. You could see it was going to be 2 points right from the get-go. It's going to make our score 16-6 in favor of St. Mary's. 1 minute and 56 seconds left to go here.
You know, the Cardinals had us guessing right away with that first possession touchdown, and I'm glad to see that the Snowbirds are handling this. No pressure, no anxiety. They're just doing their thing, very patient, lots of calculated decisions, and it's led to a lead here as we go into the second half.
I love seeing how comfortable Gavin Bevel is at the quarterback position. When you see Jeffers go down, their quarterback, you know, everyone knew Bevel was the guy, but they didn't know, could he step up? You know, this is his first time getting experience at the quarterback spot at a varsity position. And he can definitely handle it. I mean, every pass he's thrown has been good tonight. Tight spiral, accurate. Receivers have come down with the ball. Again, I got to point out, no gloves by the backs. That's incredible. If any time I was without gloves out there, if I'm on the football field with no gloves, I feel partially naked.
Well, when I spin on my hands when I'm trying to catch a ball, I feel like a superhero.
Helps a lot. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now, Croft is up to kick. You can imagine they're going to be going deep. Resets it. Croft, the nephew of legendary Tyler Bauman, also our producer. Oh, and he does kick it deep. Brubaker's going to have an opportunity. Fumbles with the ball. Oh, and the referee blew the whistle a little early. Brubaker did get lucky. He was able to recover it, though.
I tell you what, Jake Butler almost rang his bell. He was right on top of that ball.
Jake Butler was ready to take him out.
He tracked that pass down like a bloodhound, Jack. He was just there, ready to take it and strip it. Whatever he had to do, he was there to do it.
Big shout out to Jacob Freeman, 2016 Gaylord grad, messaging me, watching Gavin Bevel right now. It's hard to read his messages and broadcast at the same time. You got to wait, Freeman. Brubaker in the shotgun. He's going to toss it wide to Decker. Decker with not really anywhere to go, but he's able to make something out of it. Cuts up the middle for a gain of 5. Good play right there.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Friday Night Light football, baby. We are in Onaway.
We are in Onaway. Quite a drive over. I don't know what happened to our Jimmy John's pregame meal. You know, I expect a veto. I'm not at 100% if I don't have a full blessing of my veto before the game. But we're still dealing with it. Brubaker gets the snap. Oh, he wants to go up the middle. It's a fumble. Good recovery there by Brubaker. It was a fake toss outside to Decker. Going back up the middle, he was able to fumble it. That's the second time that there's been a bobble in the Cardinals' backfield. Got to tighten up. There's no excuse. When the weather is good like this, there's no excuse for bobbling the ball. Got to hang on to it.
You know, speaking of Jimmy John's, I want to shove a sandwich right in my munch hole as we speak. They've got such good food, Jack, and they're so freaky fast about it.
Why do you say stuff? Munch hole, Blom? I love you, man. Brubaker back in the shotgun. 3rd and 9 right here. Interesting motion right there. Brubaker's going to keep. He's got room. Making it happen right there. Smith comes in to trip him up. Let's see if he's got enough for a first down. He does. Brubaker making something out of nothing.
Daniel Smith clipped his heels. It was just enough to knock him off Kiltler, and it happened to be a follow-up tackle by his teammate. Good job, Snowbirds.
Snowbirds, good tackling right there. Able to bring him down, stop the big gain. As you said, Blom. Nearly brought down, but Brubaker, the star of the show on offense here for the Cardinals. So Price is walking out there early. Does that mean he's setting the cadence first in the huddle? Or Price is like, I already know what play the coach is calling. I'm going out there.
Price can tackle.
Back out to Decker. They like that toss play. Starsenich, oh, that's a big boy tackling him. And you got to love it. Not only does he bring him to the ground, he just rolls right on top of him to show him I'm here.
Yeah.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter right here. This is Next Level Broadcasting, St. Mary versus Onaway action, 16-6 in a tight game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the first quarter recap and the start of the second quarter in just a few. This is Next Level Broadcast.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Are you sick and tired of monotonous family dinners? Then you need to call an audible and let BC Pizza take care of the rest. They've been the best source of handmade, hometown gourmet pizzas since 1988. And with over 30 locations, they're built to serve you. Their presence in each community has been second to none. BC Pizza has a wide variety of menu options, including salads, grinders, and of course, their famous pizza. BC Pizza, the best choice pizza.
We all know northern Michigan winters take a toll on our parking lots and driveways, but Gaylord Steel Coating has you covered. A proud sponsor of local high school athletics, Gaylord filling, striping, and more. Need a new snowplow solution this winter? GSC can do.
Back to the action here. Run up the right side.
Number 44.
44, that's Decker. He's going to pick up a first down. Now, this is the kind of football game I like. 8-man, there's a lot of high scoring. 11-man, it's generally low scoring. This game is more of like an 11-man game. Both teams strategically driving down the field, picking out their offensive plays. Good game so far. Brubaker in the shotgun yet again. He's got Decker in the motion. They really like this formation. Brubaker goes up the middle. Starsenich in there yet again. Now, if Onaway runs that play again, Brubaker keeps, it is money. St. Mary's is sucking into that middle very hard. I wonder if the Onaway Cardinals coaches up top are going to pick that up and tell the coach to run the exact same play. That's what Brubaker was able to score on the first play of the game. They haven't really returned to that play, which is surprising. Maybe they save that for just when they want touchdowns. Like, okay, we need a touchdown this play. Let's run this one. We're going to have a timeout here by St. Mary's. Coach O'Connell seen something he didn't like. Don't know if he saw it himself or if he got the call from up top. The booth we're in, folks, is very interesting. I don't think they've ever cleaned these windows here at Onaway. They are covered in who knows what.
Jack, when I
There's
got
wasps.
here, first
There's
of all,
wasps flying around.
I climbed a flight of stairs. And I go into crawl spaces for a living, Jack, and it was terrifying. We got in here, and I thought I was in a swarm of locusts in the Rapture. End time straight up, just bugs all over the place in the windows.
They're gone now. I don't know if you took them out, Blum. I also love the no covers on the electrical outlets. That's a great look. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if the janitor just hasn't made it over here yet.
I don't think anybody's been in here since the 20s, Jack.
They just when Onaway kids are being bad, they just send them in here.
And for
Go
whoever lost the
sit in the
$4
box.
on the floor, who was in here in this box last, just know it went to a good cause. It went to the concession stand in Onaway.
That $4 is also going to go towards Schultz's party store. Drove right by it on the way here. Definitely going to be stopping there to get some snackage after the game.
Oh, I love that store.
Snackage. That's what Brubaker's looking for here as he drops back to pass. Goes over the middle.
Bevel, that was your interception, buddy.
Dangerous throw there.
Grazed his fingers.
Trying to find the receiver, Price, but he was in, looked like triple coverage right there. If the pass was just a little low and in the breadbasket, maybe he could have made the catch.
Yeah, you know, it was just grazed him. It was just touching just the lightest little slight.
Going to be 3rd and 10 here for the Cardinals. Brubaker gets the call from the coach.
Let's see what the Snowbirds can do. I'm hoping to get a stop. How many stops have they had in the backfield yet, Jack?
I don't know, Blum. I will ask Bob DeLong, though, at halftime to make sure we get the stats from him. Yet again, the same motion. Oh, it's going to be a toss to the right this time. The St. Mary defenders. Great defense on the outside there by the senior captain, Logan Cherry. He had a lot of room ahead of him, but he was able to wrap him up and bring him down for only a gain of 4. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6
You know,
at Onaway's 47-yard line.
I haven't heard Daniel Smith's name in quite a while, at least for a few games, but he has been in a lot of crucial plays this game, kind of in the background. You know, the spotlight's not on him totally. He's not making touchdowns or anything like that, but he is doing a lot on the field. Nice tackle.
Cardinals are going for it. Interesting play call. Brubaker does a 360 handoff. I think he didn't know where the ball was going. It is up the middle to the fullback, Green, the junior. He's going to be brought down short, though, and it's going to be a turnover on down. St. Mary with the ball back. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here in this first half. And they're going to be coming down driving. Coach Boris talking to his offense right now.
What a good football game this is. Lots of action. This is the one to watch, folks. You've heard it here first. Next Level Broadcasting on another Friday night.
Yeah, I was sick of those blowouts, man. I mean, it just gets to you don't even know what to talk about. Last week we're talking about like animals and stuff. Not even football. So it's nice to see a good game here. Handoff is to Blues. He's got a lot of room. Croft is lowering the shoulder. So is Blues. Woo! They want to get after it. That's a big gain up the right side. Croft pancakes one guy, goes to get another, and Blues follows up right behind him. Big gain on 1st down.
Just leveled a guy that we've been hearing a lot tonight, Brendan Brubaker, almost got his shoulder pads ripped in half. Nice aggression, boys.
St. Mary's really feeling it right now, doing everything they want to offensively. Onaway showing success in the beginning, but hasn't done so far yet in the last 2 drives. Bebel with the keeper up the right side. A lot of room. So many blockers. Going back left. Going back right. Running out of bounds. Hard to tell where the out of bounds is with the double sideline of this 8-man football.
He was moving his hips like a Zumba dancer out there, just cutting up the rug, Jack.
Great job there by Bebel. Showing the patience yet again. He gets the call from Coach Boris. Heading over to the boys, letting them know what it is. Coach O'Connell hanging back. He's at the opposite 40-yard line, talking with his offensive coordinator.
I think he thinks he's got this one in the bag, Jack.
He's pretty far back. Croft with a lot of room. Maybe he does have it in the bag. Can Croft get all the way there? And he can. Yet again, containment breakdown on the edge by the Cardinals. Opens up a touchdown for Dylan Croft. St. Mary's doing an excellent job of getting blockers on the edge and holding their blocks, really freeing up a lot of room for these backs. And that's another touchdown for St. Mary's. That's Croft's first of the game.
That boy was gone. Touch the ball, see ya.
That boy was gone. 2-point conversion here, trying to push it up to 24.
They always convert, Jack.
You got it. It's Bevel up the middle. It's Bevel up the middle all day long.
Just like you said.
All day long.
Yes.
I love that play right there. All you got to do is go to 2 yards, snap it to your best athlete, and let him make something happen. With that, folks, we are going to keep it going here. We're back into it right now. We will not be stepping aside. You will not hear from our advertisers.
One of the better stadiums, I will say. Maybe not the away box, but the home box. They've got it nice and lit up there. The lights, it looks good. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it is a comfortable setting if you guys want to come out and watch the game. Nice place out here in Onaway. So the Snowbirds are beginning to talk it over here as we line up for yet another kickoff. Cardinals and Snowbirds. Here we go.
Cardinals and Snowbirds. So what is a snowbird? Is that a real bird?
It's blue and white, and it only comes out in the winter, Jack.
Really?
That's
I don't
exactly
think I've
right.
ever seen a real snowbird.
I'll
They have them in Gaylord?
Oh, yeah, I'll take you in my truck and show you one.
Is Johnny about to show me a picture of a snowbird? Oh, you got to love that from our cameraman, Johnny Burkhart. Had quite a day with the Red Wings today. If you get a chance, ask Johnny. You might even get lucky, folks, the surprise interview at the end. We'll find out from Johnny Burkhart what happened today. Onside kick up the middle by Bevel. Good recovery by Jack Morgan. That guy's got 2 first names.
Jack Morgan.
I will say that's a snowbird. Okay, it looks a little different than the mascot, but I see it.
That's a fat snowbird.
That's a plump snowbird right there.
He eats.
Do they get that big?
They keep themselves warm. Their feathers get all big and puffy because they're snowbirds.
I
Jack.
guess, yeah. Because birds normally fly south for the winter, and these birds are just tough enough.
No, this bird flies north for the winter.
Heads into the cold.
Oh, we got a lot of
whistles. A lot of whistles.
Fight on the
It's going
field.
to be a timeout by Snowbirds. Coach O'Connell wants to talk to his team. That is going to give us a second now to thank our sponsors. This is Next Level Broadcasting.
But also the Onaway Cardinal Band.
Back to it, folks. Our GSC commercial does not want to load tonight. That is Gaylord Seal Coating. They do a lot of great work in town. I love going around town and seeing local businesses, do good work. They just what's that Chevy dealership called? Is it Werdner?
Jim Wernig.
Wernig. Yeah, they did a great job there. I saw they had the whole lot cleared. They came in, were there for a couple days, and got that thing looking sharp.
Shout out to Steve Henske, the lead mechanic there.
Okay. Steve Henske, hope you're watching. Brubaker in the shotgun. Cardinals got to make something happen. A lot of unanswered points here. He goes up the middle to Green. Going to be brought down. I'm just surprised that Onaway hasn't gone back to the option on the edge. They haven't gone back to the triple option. They keep either going up the middle or these fake handoffs. I like that triple option they ran first play. It was very successful.
Look at the sportsmanship by the big guy down there, number 62. Just helping the guy up. You love to see that. We like to be aggressive on the football field, but it's also good to be a gentleman here and there.
Starsenich, that's Nate Starsenich. He's a big teddy bear, great guy. I love to see that he worked himself up into the starting lineup as well. He wasn't getting a lot of playing time. Now he's right there in the middle. St. Mary's bringing some guys. Blue in there, nearly gets the tackle. Smith can't get the tackle either. Finally brought down out of bounds. Decker is tackled by number 24, Dylan Croft. Dylan Croft, running back, linebacker, kind of do-it-all guy out there. Only a sophomore. He's been receiving personality training each day from his uncle, Tyler Bowerman.
You can really tell that these two teams, especially the Cardinals right now, they're not just laying down. They're taking this loss, not a loss yet, but they're taking the lead by the Snowbirds, and they are fighting, scratching tooth and nail to try and get back this game.
Yes, they are. They're at a 3rd and 6 right now at their own 43-yard line. Brubaker gets a snap. It's a fake up the middle, outside to Decker. able to make some defenders miss, but then he goes the wrong way. Looked like he could have been close to the first down marker, but he tries to do a juke back, and the good pursuit there by St. Mary's is going to break up a 4th and 6. Looks like he gained about half a yard there. And Onaway just needs to find rhythm again. They're not getting a lot of first downs here, Blom.
Those Snowbirds are flying in there in the backfield. And when they're missing those tackles, they're like bolts of lightning.
Wow, for the first time all year, St. Mary's does have a receiver back for the punt. Who else than Gavin Bebel? That punt is straight up in the air, screaming poison. Got to know you got a poison call. Oh, my goodness. JT Grenier almost just committed the cardinal sin and got himself cut from this St. Mary team. He's getting talked to by Coach O'Connell right away. Cannot touch that ball. When you get a poison call, get away from that ball.
It's poisonous.
Coach O'Connell's still talking. He is not happy.
At least he didn't touch it.
At least he didn't touch it. That's a good job right there. I mean, and Grenier is he's only a sophomore. You know, he's another guy that he has worked himself up into this starting lineup for St. Mary's, so it takes some getting used to. And luckily, there's a lot of time on this clock, and he's got time for redemption.
What would you do, Jack, to go back in time to play football again for high school?
I don't know, Blom. I don't have an answer. Bebel hands it off to Croft, cuts up the middle once again. A double cut. That's a lot of yards. Let's see if he's got enough for a first down.
Just a tank.
You know, I would say, Blom, I don't think I'd go back and play again.
How about college? If you had a scholarship? Lots of kids out there listening, Jack.
If I had a college scholarship, I'd go play at Kirtland Community College and bring them to the top.
You know, that sounds like a good plan. What position, Jack?
Bebel once again hands it off to Blues. A lot of room up the right side. Good blocking yet again on the edge, but Croft is doing everything out there. He is coming out to those corners, to those defensive ends, and getting a nice containment block, and they can't do anything about it.
Number 84, Trey Price on the tackle. That was a good effort. I mean, Bebel got smashed up there a little bit. They are not making this easy for the Snowbirds tonight.
No, you cannot make it easy, especially in the hometown.
They got nice jerseys. I will give them that. The red and the black looks nice out there.
Bebels calls Blues right back to him, hands it off the middle to Blues. Blues tries to make some defenders miss. A gang of Cardinals is on him, able to bring him down. It is going to be enough for a first down. St. Mary's with 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
Shout out to Father Roman as he is sitting on the 40-yard sideline. It's good to see him getting incorporated with the guys out here and watching some good old football, showing some sportsmanship with his ball cap.
Splashing holy water on all the players for good luck.
Sklaploosh.
Father Roman.
Pray for him.
Snap is to Bebel. He's going to keep. Great blocking on the edge once again. This time, number 28 was in there on some action. Brody Ingles.
And Gavin Green, number 35.
Now St. Mary's they're just pushing it every time. They're getting at least 5 yards on first down, and that's when your offense gets dangerous. When you can just open up the playbook and you can get whatever you want on first down, that's when you get dangerous.
Yeah. It's nice when the coach has got the fiddle fingers, you know. He's just able to play whatever tune he wants to on that field, Jack.
Yes, and I do want to see Bebel. I want to see Jake Butler is in the game. This ball's got to be going to him. He's already leaning left. Oh, I called it. Maybe jumped a little early. Jake Butler got some room. Tries to make a defender miss, but that's a good tackle on the edge.
My number 7.
By Richard Alawagi.
Alawagi. He's out doing it.
I said it right. The PA announcer said it with me.
You guys are on the same page now. That was a good run. He busted the outside, tried to make a move, and I think it was a gain of, 10 yards, Jack?
I don't know, but he had enough for the first down. He had a lot of great blocks on the edge there. Let's see if the ball does go back to Butler. Love being a part of the Jake Butler show, showing the speed. I still see Brady Hunter out there. If you bleed blue and white, you see Brady Hunter in that 14 jersey. Bebel, quick throw outside to Croft.
Whoa.
Very dangerous play. Haven't seen that yet from the Snowbirds this season. But Croft is able to corral it and pick up a solid 7 yards.
Well connected. Like a bullet out of the rifle, just shot it into Croft's hands.
Absolutely. It was close, though. I don't know if it was as accurate as a bullet. That nearly could have been picked off right there. That was tight. But Croft, again, able to corral it.
It's the sticky hands, Jack. The no gloves gang.
It's the no glove sticky hands.
It's like sticky buns, except hands.
Croft is just didn't join the huddle. He already knows he's wide to the right.
Same play? Same formation.
Nope, it's going to Butler. No, it's not. Oh, he got him. And they're going to get a flag on the play.
Touchdown.
It will be a touchdown. Let's see if it comes back.
2-4.
Let's see if it comes back. Head referee talking to Coach Boris on the sideline. Let's see if it will be on St. Mary's.
Let's hope it's not, Jack. That was
Coach
a great
O'Connell is not acting angry, so I don't know if it is against us. He must not have known it was against us.
Well, we just get another attempt to put it in the end zone.
More yards.
ran in that pass play, but illegal substitution
But this is, again, that right there. St. Mary's has been committing penalties like that in their 5 games
Yeah.
this year, where they've got a touchdown, they're close to a conversion, they need to make something happen, and they need to hold someone on 4th down, and they jump off sides, or they false start, or whatever happens. It just keeps happening. They really need to tighten that up. They're up by 18 right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jack. You gotta, it's good that they've had leads when they're in these positions, but in the position where they get a really tough opponent, that's going to cost them the game.
Tyler Bowerman holding it down up here in the booth. Gavin Bevel in the shotgun. He's got Smith to his right, Butler to his left. It is going to go to Smith. Butler, oh my goodness, Jake Butler just got a pancake, and Smith is breaking it free nearly in the end zone. That is one that Jake Butler is going to add to his highlight reel right there. Came up and got a nice pancake, freeing up Smith up the left side.
Boy, I tell you what, our secondary camera crew is down there and they had a long lens on there, and let me tell you what, Jack, you might have to go to the hospital.
Who might? No.
Yeah,
The Onaway player?
Jake is explosive. When he hits you, you feel it.
Well, he's just so gifted athletically. If he's able to bring it all, get that sports IQ at top equal with his athleticism, he's going to be running St. Mary's, no question.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. A little bit more play recognition, and it's off to the sheets with that wind.
Bevel is going to pass to his right. He's got multiple receivers. Pass is going to be incomplete. Good pressure up the middle by the freshman Price. Forces that incompletion. Now that play was a little tough right there. You had some out routes, some release routes by the backs and the tight ends, but they were so close together it makes it hard for the quarterback to know who to throw to. That's a dangerous spot when you got receivers in the same area. Makes it easy for interceptions by the defender.
I noticed that Coach O'Connell is putting a lot more options out for his players tonight, as these plays that he's calling have multiple options for scoring opportunities.
Yes, I like to see that. I like Bevel rolling out and running it. I like him throwing the ball. Bevel way back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He wants to go up the middle. He's got a lot of room up the left side. Cuts back to the right, hurdling defenders. He is stopped short. Great patience. Bevel goes up the left side. Stops, able to cut back up the middle, follow his blockers. Going to bring up a 1st and goal here. Looks like they got about 3 yards to go.
Man, I tell you what, Bevel is so patient. You nailed it right on the top of your head, Jack. When he has got the ball, he is very, very decisive with
We
it.
got the big boys, Patrick Ballinger and Noah Ruth, in at the backs. It's going up the middle, no question.
Look at that
The whole stadium knew where the ball was going. I love to see Patrick Ballinger and Noah Ruth at the back positions. Would love to see one of them run a nice post route even more.
Yeah, that's just a bulldozer on the field, Jack. I mean, how could you expect to get through that when you're running behind it? You know what I'm saying?
And this is just getting easy for St. Mary. Onaway can bring more. It's their offense. I mean, defensively they're doing okay against St. Mary's. As another keeper by Bevel, he's going to be brought up short.
2 points, no good.
Onaway was keeping up with St. Mary's in the first quarter.
In the first play.
It's in the first play, but St. Mary's has figured out their offense. It's not Onaway's defense that's struggling per se, because it is taking St. Mary's a decent amount of time to score. It's just their offense. They scored the first play of the game, and since then they've had nothing.
It's a beautiful connection between the coaching IQ, the play calling, and the players' ability to be athletic, but also to follow through on what the overall scope is for Coach O'Connell and what he wants to do. The level of trust between the players and the coaching is highly evident, and you could see on the scoreboard that it is just that.
4 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. Oh, I just heard they got pickles at the concession stand.
I almost brought you one, Jack. Instead, I got
No
you Jack
way.
Link's jerky.
I don't want to offend anyone watching the broadcast or anything, but who goes and buys a pickle at a sporting event?
Are you kidding me? Have you ever had a fresh pickle dripping juice?
Oh, I at my own house with a napkin wrapped around it, but I'm not walking around eating a pickle at the football field.
Oh, dude, I'll eat a
I'll
pickle
walk-
anywhere, anytime.
I'll
I'm a
walk
pickle
around.
man. I'm a pickle maniac.
I'm
Jack.
more of like a hot chocolate. If I'm going to the concession stand, I'm getting a burger and a hot chocolate.
You know what's good to stir hot chocolate with, Jack?
Don't say a pickle.
Big, fat, juicy pickle.
Oh, my gosh. Deep kick. Going to roll all the way back to Brubaker. Cuts up the right.
Number 30.
He's still going. A lot of high tackling there by the St. Mary defenders. Got to take those legs out to bring him down.
Brubaker wants it, Jack.
He wants it.
absolutely wants it, and you can see it the way he's running. He will not be brought down without a vicious fight.
Ian Oliver. Really hoping we can get to be a part of the Ian Oliver show as well tonight. Him, Butler, and Ingalls come to the sideline. Ballinger, Starsenich, and Cherry back out there. Onaway needs to get something going. Here.
What do you think, Jack? I think they're going to open it up with the same play that they opened the game up with. I think they're going to run it.
I think they need to go back to that triple option. I mean, but not go up the middle. Brubaker hasn't kept it and gone to the outside.
This is a different formation in the backfield for the Onaway Cardinals.
Trying something different. It's just going to be a keep
Oh, my gosh. Just
by
every
St.
player.
Germain.
Every single snowbird in that tackle right there, except for number 30 in the backfield, protecting the pass zone.
Yeah, St. Mary's busted in there very quickly. It was almost as if they were let in by the offensive line.
So, Jack, answer me this. Who are the tougher assignments for the Snowbirds division? Because right now I just see them walking right through just about everybody they play.
Pelston will definitely be tough. Pelston will be a tight game. He
High
drops back to pass. Oh, my goodness. Cherry was in there and totally mugged him.
Mugged
Brought
them.
him down. Blues just hyped up, gives him a little headbutt. Starsenich gives him a little hand slap. O'Connell on the field explaining to Croft what he needs to do right. Oh, Jerry Ballinger in the house. I'd also think Jerry Ballinger, every time I've seen him, St. Mary jacket, khaki shorts, brown hat. I think he's just got 10 of those outfits in his closet ready to go, all the same. That's what I'm picturing.
Oh, yeah. Snowbird's doing a great job on the field right now.
So
just keeping them in the same
Is
spot.
Brubaker out?
He got wrestled and ripped on that last carry, Jack.
Because they've got St. Germain. He's carried the ball the past 2 times. Haven't heard anything about Brubaker. Yeah, he is nowhere to be found. Oh, he's there on the sideline. He's got his helmet up. Don't know if he's exhausted or hurt or what's going on or if they want to try something else, but another punt. Alawagi, the sophomore, to boot it again. Bevel back deep. We're going to get a timeout here by Onaway.
Like I said, Jack, that last carry Brubaker had, he hit about 4 or 5 snowbirds going 100 miles an hour, and then he got ripped on and tripped and tackled and sat on all in the same play. So he probably is a little banged up, probably just getting a little bit of a rest.
Maybe he just needs a break. He's getting he's getting surrounded over there. They got 4 people around him right now making sure he's okay.
Yeah, feels good to be loved.
See, the thing I don't like is that both these teams are not at max strength, which is the only tough thing about this game. I wish Jagger Mix was out there, and I wish Brody Jeffers was out there, along with Riley Bright and Sean Udell and amongst other players. But it's tough. Whether at least it's not like last year with COVID. Oh my gosh. I remember last year for basketball we played Joburg, and they're missing 5 guys, 4 of their key players, and we roll over them. And then we play them again. They got all their guys back, and they roll right over us. So at least we're not dealing with that so much this year. Back to it.
Kids rolling
St.
down
Germain.
the mountain there.
Oh, Alagi ready to boot it. I want to see Bevel take one to the house. Bevel's got a chance here if he picks it up. Oh, come on, Bevel. I know Bevel wasn't scared. I think he just wants to get the touchdown on offense. I don't think he wants a special teams touchdown. He wants the offensive touchdown.
You know what I think, Jack? I think that he's, again, doing what he's doing so well. I think he was patient enough to really see if there was a hole, and he probably just didn't see one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but with the special teams is so dangerous in 8-man because the 8-man offense is simple. Get your best athletes in space. No matter what it is, you want to get your best athletes in space. With special teams, it's wide open. You know, you're kicking deep to like Brubaker, for example, on Onaway. They're kicking deep to potentially Onaway's best offensive player. Anything can happen. Same thing with St. Mary's. You're kicking it deep to potentially St. Mary's best offensive player.
Yeah, especially if you've got Jake Butler running at you. You better be fearing for your life.
Lucas Cherwinski walking around with the mouth guard in and the helmet. Got to respect his game, ready to go out there, even in the sandals. Bevel quick over to Bloost. Oh, Bloost got hit hard. Stays on his feet. He could go all the way. It's going to be a foot race. It's Bloost. It's St. Germain. Can they catch him? Brubaker coming up behind. He caught him. Oh, my goodness.
What's up?
Brubaker turning on the Jets. Comes out of the game, comes right back in. Coach Bob DeLong jogging up the sideline, about to break a sweat to get in on the action. He's moving right with the chain crew. He wants to get in there, clipboard in hand, ready to mark down the exact yardage. His stats are always precise. Brubaker, gotta love the speed. Bloost, love the aggression. Breaks 2 tackles, able to bust it loose and get way up the sideline for a lot of yards. Totally flipped the field. Let's call it a 50-yard gain.
Bust it loose, Bloost. You know, I don't know what's more impressive, Jack, the fact that he just got hit so hard and bounced right off of it, or the fact that Brubaker chased him down like a hungry cheetah.
Both impressive. And even Blues got hit, and I went, ooh, because I thought he was going to get knocked down, but he was able to stay on his feet. That's why you wrap up. Doesn't matter how hard you get. You got to wrap up. Bevel wants a passing touchdown.
Jake Butler.
No way.
Woo!
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it, Blom.
I know. I just got excited. It was a good pass. Just couldn't come up with it in the end zone.
All right, no more yelling like that, Blom. We got elderly listening to us.
Sorry.
You don't want to blow. You might have just blown someone's speakers. Right
I probably
did. Someone is sitting in their house right now, watching their grandson play, and now they can't hear anything.
Well, God bless them. I hope that next time it's a very sincere yell. It's a war cry. You know, I've had it since I was a kid.
And he catches it next time. He might have heard you. You might have thrown him off. I don't know. I don't know.
Tell you what, I got an explosive chest voice.
But I do like that. Bevel, all kinds of time in the pocket. Great blocking by the offensive line.
Same play. Left side stacked. Who's it going to, Jack?
I don't know. Oh, Butler's got to pay attention. He sends a man in motion, and Butler jumps. Going to be a false start.
Got to keep
2 minutes,
the head
40
on the swivel
seconds
there.
left to go here. Going to bring up second and let's call it 13. Coach O'Connell gives the play call. They're going to go out to the same formation. Coach O'Connell really likes it when they spread it out. Is it going to go in the air? Sends Bloost in motion. It will be a handoff to Bloost. Oh, they're going to get a hold on the edge. I think it's going to be on Daniel Smith. It is. 2 penalties in a row. That's going to back them up again. And this is what we talked about with St. Mary's. They get a huge gain right there in scoring territory. And now, just like that, they're out of the red zone. Battery about to die on the camera. What do we do here, TB? Can we go to commercial? Let's try it. Let's try and go to commercial. This is next level broadcast. Thank you, Vision Source. Make sure to get a hold of your Gaylord Eye Care Center. I love it. I love going to an eye care appointment. Like, read the lowest line you can.
I always
just
go
so
2
comforting.
lines lower than I can read,
So comforting.
and I just frustrate whoever's asking me.
Bevel with the fake. He's got Smith wide open over the middle. Oh, my goodness. Gavin Bevel is showing off the arm right now. Another pinpoint, accurate, tight spiral pass to Smith over the middle. I mean, that's just easy money right there.
He's throwing
Easy
darts on
money.
the dartboard, buddy. Just connecting the dots.
And that's just fundamental by Onaway. Don't let the receiver get behind you. That is the one. There's 2 rules. There's 2 rules to a defensive back. Rule number 1, your first step is always back. Rule number 2, do not let the receiver get behind you. That play right there, Onaway did not follow those fundamentals. Oh, it's a keeper up the middle, no doubt.
They got some size.
He's got Butler and Smith to block.
Yeah, they got some size.
And they can't get it again. If they're going to go up the middle like that, they got to go to the full house with Ruth and Ballinger with the big boys up front.
The Cardinals are getting keen on that play for the conversion. I mean, they're not switching that play up too much. It's been working for them pretty consistently, but
Yep.
I noticed that they had a lot of size in the middle there that time, right before the snap.
Yeah, well, you know that's what's going to happen. I mean, when you know what the play is, you just got to stack it right there.
Yeah. Wow, what a football game. You know, it's not as close as it seems, though. 36-6 here with a minute left going into the 4th quarter.
It really did turn into a blowout.
It always does,
quickly,
Jack.
Quickly.
Even without the star power on this team, they're still just blowing teams out left and right. It's a good-looking group. Good group of kids.
It's a good group.
A lot of good athletes.
A good group.
Your favorite number 11 here, what's his name?
Ian Oliver. Well, my favorite number is 88, Sean Udell. My favorite number. My favorite player, who we haven't seen tonight, is number 12, Brett Koshoniak. I mean, he's been my favorite player since I coached him when he was in 6th grade. I can't wait for him to get out there.
Yeah, I'd like to see it as well.
I say I like the Ian Oliver show. I like it when he goes in at quarterback. I think he does a great job.
Jake is always going in there. Jake Butler as well. I think it's is it second string? Is that what that is, Jack?
I think it's a combination of second string and just the JV team. I was told, a little birdie told me pre-game.
Snowbirdie?
A little snowbirdie that there is going to be a drive that's all JV players.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. I like Sam Jacobson out there. I like JT Grenier. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I like all those players. I like Joe O'Connell. Let's hear this JV team of St. Mary. Jerry Love, Scott Metelsky, Joseph O'Connell, Lake Palanta, Brett Koshoniak, JT Grenier, Samuel Jacobson, Lucas Cherwinski, Ben Cherry, Hogan McKinley, Sean Udell, Daniel Jacobson, Robert Amsterberg, and Cade Quick. I like that JV team right there. That's a strong JV team coming up.
All 9th and 10th graders. 2 juniors, Jerry Love and Scott Metelsky.
Brubaker is back in. He decides to keep, and there you go. There you go. What do you know? Oh, a massive stiff arm on the sideline. Sends Smith into the dirt, and a gang of Snowbirds come in to bring him down. But that play right there, that is what they need to run. The triple option where Brubaker is dangerous on the edge. They fake it up the middle, which leads to Brubaker on the side. They got a first down right there. How long has it been since the first play of the game that they've got 10-plus yards on one play?
I feel like I just watched a fist fight. I mean, whenever that Brubaker touches the ball, it takes about 5 or 6 Snowbirds, and anybody else, 5 or 6 of them Snowbirds individually could bring to the ground with ease. Brubaker is a different breed. I mean, it takes a lot more than a solid tackle to bring that kid down.
Brubaker gets a snap, tosses it. That's a tough play right there. Patrick Ballinger goes on all fours. Making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Love the aggression by Patrick Ballinger.
Like a tiny little bear.
Patrick Ballinger, I heard he got grounded from his Xbox for a month for getting a personal foul penalty last game.
Wow, that's pretty strict parenting, but look at the football skills that inhabit that decision-making.
I guarantee he doesn't make another personal foul penalty the rest of the year.
Xbox is sacred to these high schoolers, Jack.
Xbox is going bye-bye. Onaway, got to make something happen with only 15 seconds left on the play clock. time for one more play. Brubaker.
Whoa!
Pass is knocked down as the speakers blow in your living room by Logan Cherry.
Logan Cherry just swats that ball out like the fly in the studio here, Jack. We've been fighting him all evening. Seemed to calm down as the sun went down, though.
And now Onaway is going to have a chance at one, maybe two more plays here. If this was the NFL, you could guarantee 2 more plays left on 8.7 seconds left.
Shout out to TB on the producing side of this broadcast. And how could I forget Johnny Burkhart on the camera?
Cameraman Johnny Burkhart killing it tonight. Red Wings fan.
Big fan.
Brubaker again. Oh, he is going to go up the middle to the fullback.
Nice
tackle. Oh, I hope. Oh, it looked like we might have had a twisted angle on the play.
Ooh.
But luckily, Jack Morgan's able to hop up. That is going to bring us to the end of the second quarter here. St. Mary's finds himself up 36-6. This is Next Level Broadcasting. We do have a halftime show. We're going to try and play you some of our advertisements. If they don't play, you're going to just see a nice Next Level Broadcasting logo. And we'll be back with you in a few for the halftime show. This is Next Level Broadcasting. All right, folks, so ads are not loading, but you are going to be able to hear the Onaway Marching Band playing Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO. What a banger. Haven't heard this song in a long time. Let's get that mic out there, Blom. Good. And they're not, aren't they going to face us? Come on. That guy is feeling himself right now on the drums, folks. Their flutes are waving around. What a halftime show. You can tell they practice all week for this. Everybody just have a good time, and we gonna make you lose your mind. Sing it, TB. I don't know about you, Blom. This makes me think of Party Rock Anthem. That makes me think of middle school. No, it was before middle school. Elementary school? No, it was middle school. It was middle school.
I used to get my legs going on that song. I used to clack my kneecaps together and get my ankles twisted, hips going.
Clap the kneecaps together? That's audible. And we got another one. I don't know this song, though. We'll see if we can tell. Quite a halftime show. Logan Morrell, surprise interview, folks. We're going to get Logan Morrell on the mic. He's a coach here for St. Mary's. I hate to pause the halftime show, but we'll just talk over it. Morrell, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
You know, I made the comment earlier that if there was one more Morrell here, you'd have enough for an 8-man football team yourself.
Yeah, that would be about right.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you found that funny.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to listen to it later and be
Oh,
like,
no.
I hate it when Jack's on the broadcast. But all right, sweet. So the team is looking good out there. What is so are you offensive? Are you defensive? What are you focusing in on when you're out there on the sideline?
I help with the DBs and wide receivers, so I'm looking at the corners and the wide receivers on offense and also the tight ends.
Okay. And you were a player of St. Mary's yourself?
Yeah, I played running back, wide receiver, and corner.
And you're pretty fast, right? Right?
That would be my forte.
The speed guy,
Yeah.
exactly. So what are they doing so right out there that they were able to just dominate? What was the change from the first quarter to the second quarter?
Well, the big surprise was the quarterback. We did not expect that quarterback to come out. In film, we saw a completely different guy, so that threw us off guard off the bat. But once we adjusted to that, we caught up to them, and we're making it work now.
Yeah, well, that first play of offense there from Onaway, they were able to bust it long right there. I mean, do you go into panic mode when you see that happen on the first play, or what do you tell your DBs after that?
No, we were game planning for their quarterback to not run at all, and when he took off on the first play, that was a big surprise. So we have straightened things up, and it's looking a lot better now.
And then offensively, where is Gavin Beble coming with that arm? Has he been throwing like that a while now?
He's been getting a lot better in practice. We've been working on passing almost every single day, and it's starting to pay off.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. He's got a really nice, tight spiral, and he's throwing it on the money. So you're working with the receivers then and catching. Are you working on high pointing that ball? It looks like Blues has done that a couple times.
Yeah, that's been a focus. We're just focusing on coming back to the ball because not everyone's going to be good. You got to adjust to them and make the play.
Absolutely. Well, luckily tonight for Beble, he's been money. Anything else you want to say, Merle? Anyone you want to thank? Anyone on the St. Mary's side that we don't know about that we should be getting a shout out to?
I'd just like to shout out our coaching staff. We have a great coaching staff. I was glad to come back and help because I respect all those guys and they do a great job.
Awesome. Any girls we want to shout out tonight for you, Merle?
Not tonight.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. Well, you've heard it first. That was Logan Morrell. Thank you very much for
Thanks
your
for
time,
having me.
Logan. Absolutely. We're going to move up next to Johnny Burkhart, next in line, and he knows what we're going to be talking about here. He knows what the deal is. Johnny Burkhart, how was your day today?
Oh, my day was fantastic.
Yes, it was. Why was it so fantastic?
So I went to Red Wings training camp today. Grew up watching hockey and just loving the Red Wings and just haven't missed really a game in a long time.
Who was your favorite Red Wings player over the years?
Over the years, it's been Nicholas Lidstrom, but since he's retired, it's been Dylan Larkin.
Okay. Keep going.
He took over the captainship, and he's just done a lot for the team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And you ran into him earlier today?
I did happen to run into him. I got a selfie and I got a signed puck today from him. I held up a sign that said it's my birthday, despite my birthday being a couple weeks ago.
That's the best part right there.
But I said, because like I didn't know that we got the tickets until my birthday.
Okay.
So that was kind of like the birthday surprise, and I was like, okay, I can just kind of run along with it. So
Right. So is it like, so are the players coming up to you and saying, hey, it's your birthday? And you're like, yeah.
no, I held up
Or-
the sign that said Wing's birthday wish list.
Okay.
And number one was to go to practice, because that's the one thing that I've always wanted to do,
Okay.
is go and watch the training camp practice.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to go and held up the sign, and then underneath it said, picture with Dylan Larkin and a sign and an autograph, and it was fantastic.
You got it hooked up, and it sounds like you made out with a couple hockey sticks as well.
I made out with one hockey stick from Taro Hiroshi. Shout out to Taro if he's listening.
What is he? Is he on the team?
Yeah.
Or?
He just got drafted last year, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Their number one draft pick.
Okay.
So he's got potential.
Number one. So what kind of, in hockey, I'm unfamiliar with the contract sizes. I know baseball is massive, basketball and football is massive. What's it like in hockey?
Dylan Larkin right now, he's got a 5-year deal for $30 million, I think it is.
That's
So
some cash, man.
they don't make out with too bad of contracts.
No, that's pretty good. $6 million a year.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I can imagine what I do with $6 million a year. I'd be living pretty good.
Yeah, and then some.
And then some. Well, anything else you want to say, Johnny? Anyone special out there? Any special females out there? Just couldn't wait to hear your voice tonight.
I got none, but who knows?
How about-
my mom. Yes.
Shout out your mom
I love my mom.
and Daryl.
Oh, big time.
Big
Love
time.
Dad.
Big time. Oh, and the highlight of my day for Johnny Burkhart was when he showed up 15 minutes early to the Jays parking lot to rendezvous. Excellent job, Johnny, and
Thank you.
redeeming himself from when he was 15 minutes late
On my birthday.
on his birthday. And now that's another point right there. Johnny showing up late on his birthday. That puts us in a tough spot. It's like, okay, it's your birthday, Johnny. We get it. But he was still late. And the thing about Johnny is, no matter how hard we tried to be mad at him, he's just still sitting there laughing. We're like, hey, Johnny, you were late. That wasn't cool, man. Yeah.
That is the truth.
You're awesome, Johnny. You bring a nice positive light to the broadcast.
Thank
it's
you.
so nice having you on here and helping us out with the St. Mary players. Because you still interact with the team quite a bit. You're still
yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
You go to their practices and whatnot.
Once in a while, yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a hardworking man now, right? You're full time.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't got time to worry about that. You got to make some money now.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Well, if that's all, Johnny, thank you very
That
much.
is
I'm going to
all.
let you step back
Thank you,
to your
Jack.
camera duties, and we'll have the man of the hour, Tyler Blom,
Yes.
step back up. Blom in the beginning, like we said in that first quarter, Onaway able to score on their first play, finds him up, 6 points right away. Since then, it's been 36-0 in favor of St. Mary's. What are you looking for in the second half from this Onaway offense? Or how about a better question? Are you looking at their offense to improve or their defense? Which one more?
Man, I tell you what, Jack, it always is good to get the talking parts moving around here. I am looking for the Onaway Cardinals to open up, to be aggressive, to give the star of their entire team at this point, which would be, help me out here, Brendan Brubaker.
Yep.
I'm looking for him to be aggressive. I'm looking for him to open up. I'm looking for him to do everything he's doing right now. And I'm looking for his teammates to give him some better openings, some coaches to play some better plays for him to call, some blocks out there for him. Because so far, that's the only scoring option that they've had. And as far as the Snowbirds are concerned, I mean, multiple options. The weapons are loaded, and they're just firing off whatever talent that they feel like in any given situation. It truly is probably a fun and learning experience for Coach O'Connell. The way that he's able to experiment with these plays and the way that the players are able to execute them. You know, Bevel stepping up to the quarterback position after not doing that for a while. And a lot of the backs that are running right now very well. Everyone's kind of touching the ball. Everyone's getting a little piece of the action here. So on both sides, I'm just anticipating a crazy another half of football.
Absolutely, Blom. I couldn't agree more with everything you just said right there. We saw excellent signs from Bebel right there offensively, making great passes. Everyone on St. Mary's playing well. As you said, the playbook is wide open for Coach O'Connell. Shout out to my mom. She just texted me, "You are doing an excellent job, sweetheart. Blom is doing pretty good too." I love you so much, Mom. Thank you very much for listening. I also have a text here from Bob DeLong. He's got the first half stats. Bob DeLong, one of the main coaches, just pretty much one of the main guys in the St. Mary family. We've got Bebel's got 2 touchdowns. Croft has 1. Bebel has 192 yards passing, and that's the big difference in this game right here. When we look at the overall offense, St. Mary's has about 80 more rushing yards. They have 199 to Onaway's 115. But right here, Onaway 4 passes, 0 completions for 0 yards. St. Mary's 7 of 10 for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bebel right now nearly has 100-yard rushing and 200 yards passing, doing an excellent job right now. Receiving yards, Donovan Blust has 139 on 4 catches, just tearing it up right now. And defensively for the Snowbirds, after that first touchdown from Onaway, they've held Onaway to 53 yards on the 20 plays after that.
Impressive stats. I know I've been in Bob DeLong's house a few times, Jack. Family Plumbing and Heating. We'll see if we can get them to be a sponsor for this broadcast. Yeah, just doing some maintenance there, helping his furnace out, making sure it's running for the winter. But, yeah, absolutely. All of those stats go to contribute to a very fun football game to watch. So to all of our viewers right now, we just want to thank you from Next Level Broadcasting for tuning in tonight. We got about 2 minutes until we got some more action to start here. With 6-36, they've got quite the journey ahead of them, Jack, to make up some ground and to start digging into this lead that the Snowbirds have secured themselves.
Well, that's exactly what they've done. They just dug themselves a hole, and that's a lot of points to get in 2 quarters here, Blom. They can do it, but the toughest thing is they need to get all those points and hold St. Mary to 0. You know, to catch up quickly, you got to score quickly and get that ball quickly. But St. Mary's has scored on just about every single one of their possessions, if not every single one of their possessions, and they've taken off a good chunk of time in doing that as well. So that's just good offense. Also, they're getting their 2-point conversions.
Yeah,
you know,
another
2-point conversions in 8-man. You're looking at 3 2-point conversions. That's a score right there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're doing a great job of picking it up. Onaway is, dialed in that 2-point conversion, and they've stopped them on the past couple, but they're not backing it up with any points of their own. Like I said, since that first play of the game, St. Mary's has shut them out. 36-0 since that first play.
That's going to be really interesting to see as well. I'm not too sure who's going to get the ball first. It looks like the Snowbirds. But I'm wondering if the Cardinals are going to open up the second half when they do have the opportunity with the same intensity and the same outcome as the first play of the game, Jack. They might be so excited that they go in and run another touchdown. And maybe they're just a first initial team where their explosiveness is kind of at the forefront and not lagging behind later in the quarters.
Nearly a squib kick. Fumbled, bobbled. Bebel able to pick it up. Oh, he's got some room. Able to cut up the middle. Got a few yards on that return right there. Let's call it. They're in their own territory at the 39-yard line. Going to bring up a 1st and 10. Let's see how long. Let's see what the St. Mary offense can do. You know they're going to come out with their first string right here. Onaway coming out in their first string. If St. Mary's comes down and scores right away, you got to be seeing those JV players, those second-string guys coming in the game, which I'm excited for. But I wouldn't mind if Onaway got a stop and made it a little exciting as well. I just want to see some good football.
Yeah, it'll go either way, Jack. I'm right there with you.
Bebel in the shotgun. Croft to his right. Handed off to Blust to the right. Croft. Oh, my gosh. That dude has been just decking people all night. So is Blust as he's able to break a tackle and gain a lot of yards. That's a gain of 20 yards on the first play of the game.
Yeah, we have an injury. Blust trucked that kid so hard. I forget his number. I think it might be number 10, but he went in there, and he's just clutching his wrist, and he's rocking back and forth. Hopefully he's okay.
Blust looking tired. Blust, go in there, give me 20 yards, and come right out. Jake Butler in the game.
Jake Butler. He's the
Dylan
Flash.
Croft checks out. Dylan Croft checks back in. You know, it's got to be nice for Dylan Croft knowing he has such a legendary uncle like Tyler Bauman. If you ever have any questions, all you got to do is ask him. He knows everything.
Just ask his uncle.
Just ask your uncle.
Uncle Asker.
Bebel will hand it off to Croft. In there right away for Onaway is St. Germain. In there right away, makes a tackle for a short gain. Let's call it 1 yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9.
That was a good job of hanging on to the football there. He hit it hard with his knee and was able to not brace it with the ball hand.
But again, Croft has got to TB this. When you go home tonight and your nephew is texting you and saying, hey, how can I be better in life in general, and you're giving him answers, tell him to run lower. Don't run straight up. Tell him to run lower and truck some dudes. Bebel back in the shotgun. Smith to his left. He is going to go up the middle to Smith, who lowers his shoulder.
Oh,
nice tackle on the play right there by the Cardinals. Let's see who it is.
1v1.
That's 35. Gavin Green, the junior.
Man, that was just a wrap-up. He had both of that in the tackle, Jack. I mean, he wrapped him up and hit him hard.
That's the key. That's the key to a good tackle. You can't just hit hard. If you get hit hard, you're able to bounce off. But if you hit hard and wrap up, you're bringing him down almost every time. Daniel Powers showing the whole crowd his calves. Those lights are shining right off those things like a brand new waxed car. Bebel up the left side. Good blocking on the edge. Smith staying with it. Oh, Gavin Bebel, just like a flag football game. Cuts left, cuts back right. Trying to make Brubaker miss. He can't. He goes down. Big gain there by Bebel. Call it a 35-yard run.
I love how patient that kid is when he runs. And what was that, Jack, when he was about to break away for the end zone? He kind of skipped up in the air a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to throw off the defender. Brubaker's too smart of a defender to do that, though. What he's doing is he's running hard, and he kind of slows up his timing to try and get the defender to stop so then Bebel can keep running to score. But Brubaker stayed with it and was able to get the tackle.
He popped right up there.
Bebel
like a pogo
keeper
stick.
up the middle all day long. Unless he cuts it to the left, which he does. Oh, good tackling there. Great pursuit on the edge by Richard Aluagi. I always look at the name and I think I say it wrong, and then the PA announcer says it, and then I'm happy I said it right.
There's been 3 different pronunciations for this kid's last name.
It's Aluagi.
Aluagi. It's a fun one to say. He'll probably make a girl real happy when he marries.
It's like Francisco. It's just Francisco. It just falls right off the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Aluagi.
Oh, yeah.
Bebel back in the shotgun. Handoff is going to be to Croft up the middle. Bust through Cardinal defenders. Doesn't matter how many guys run at him. He jukes right, jukes back left, and he's in the end zone. There is going to be a flag. You can almost think it's going to be on St. Mary's. It will be a hold on St. Mary's.
Every time.
Again, and those penalties in the red zone.
Man.
Just killers. Shooting yourself in the foot.
Right in the foot. I tell you what, man. Coach
Right
O'Connell has got to do something about this.
How do you run them to death at practice on Monday?
Because then
or Saturday morning, is that what you do?
Maybe
that's what you do. For every penalty we had, we're going to do a 100-yard sprint. That would take down your penalties. I would like to think so.
Or just kind of isolate the problem and explain and try to fix it at the root.
Because I was the kind of player, we had Saturday film. So when I made a mistake on Friday night, I was thinking about getting yelled at in Saturday film and not looking forward to it. Back to the action here. Bebel gets the pass, gets the shotgun snap, looking to pass, wide open up the middle. He's going to take off and run, cuts back to the left, making Cardinals fall left and right.
And
stiff arms him way into the end zone. That is going to be Bebel's 4th touchdown on the night. 2 rushing and 2 in the air. That's going to push it up 42-6. The running clock is going to start. What is it, TB? Up 35 in the second half. Running clock will start now.
Can we just talk about...
The second half go by so fast once that running clock gets going. Go ahead, Blom.
Can we just talk about how incredibly smart and the IQ of Bebel to be in the backfield and to shed tackles and to have the wherewithal to pick the hole and to go into the end zone, shaking defenders, picking routes, going through holes. I mean, that is good football. Absolutely, 100%. Bebel in the backfield up the sneak and is brought down before he can convert by number 1 and number 20.
Onaway is all over that now.
Saint Germain.
Onaway is all over that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Jack. They're
But they just need to stop. They need to stop them getting 6 before they get the 2. You know, they stop them on the 2, they already got the 6.
Right. It's a bad investment on their part.
Warming up on the sideline is Hogan McKinley, as well as number 34, Lake Palanta. I would love to see Hogan McKinley go in at quarterback. Throwing darts. That would be my dream. Hogan McKinley in at quarterback, Brett Koshoniak in at running back, Nate Starsenich in at fullback. Those are my dream backs right there.
Okay, let's see if we can see that. I'd love to see some JV action. I hope it's not too disrespectful to the Onaway Cardinals. I know Coach O'Connell's a very respectful coach.
It's just how it is. You know, you get up this, and they've been killing. 3 years ago when they had that class, and they were winning the first 3 games like 80-0. They'd be up 80-0 in the first half. Like, what do you do in the second half after that? You know.
Yeah.
But what can you do but check out this leg by Croft? Boots it deep.
Right into the arms of 34, Brendan Brubaker.
Oh, let's see if good pursuit. Let's see if he can come back the other way. He can. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be tired after this one. Making defenders miss. Daniel Smith is on the ground, able to finally bring him down. Is number 28, Brody Ingles, the senior, making a touchdown-saving tackle. Another flag football run there by Brewmaker. Runs left, stops, runs right. Excellent job. Excellent job. Great athlete.
Yeah, he's
able to make something happen out of nothing.
Yeah, ping pong. When he caught that ball, he was bouncing and doing all sorts of things, creating space. He's got speed. He's got athleticism. He's got IQ. I think that kid's going to go a long way, Jack.
They've got a 1st and 10 here. Let's see what they can do on a big gain on the special teams. Brubaker, after that long run, is in at the quarterback spot. Up the middle. Oh, ball is out. Ball's out. I think he was down, though. Great hit by Gavin Bevel up the middle. Just lowered the shoulder, forced the fumble. Got to hang on to that ball.
Wow. He got his bell rung.
That was a big hit, too. He was already going down, and Bevel just solidified that he was going down. We have a player down for Onaway. Let's hope everything's okay. He's trying to get up.
I'm thinking that was Logan Cherry that smashed him, Jack, and it looks like he took the brunt of that right on his forearm. Might be an elbow injury, might be a forearm injury.
Logan Cherry is the biggest guy on this team?
Nope, it is not. Thank you.
How do you say this? Who's the biggest guy on this team? Noah Hill is 5'11", 280, but Logan Cherry is taller, but 75 pounds. Here it is. It's Leo Warner, 6'2", 225.
Leo Warner.
That's a big boy.
I made the Facebook page.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity in our crew tonight. Looks like Johnny Burkhart made the Red Wings Facebook page. Go check it out, blow it up, share it to all your loved ones.
Johnny B, celebrity.
The Detroit Wings Facebook page.
Wow.
Hey, you're more famous than all of us, Johnny.
Johnny,
it's hard to share the limelight with you sometimes.
Go apply for the Red Wings.
Green making guys miss. That is Onaway's offense so far. Go left, come back right.
Look at Bevel just flying in there doing cartwheels, literally.
Yeah. Bevel coming in there late. He will be credited with the tackle. Oh, that was Decker. That was Hudson Decker.
Wow.
6 minutes, 25 seconds left to go
Great
in this third
camera
quarter
work.
action.
Johnny's got some great camera work. He might need to go apply at the Red Wings. Maybe he can do some filming there.
Oh, my gosh. My head would explode. I would watch every Red Wings game if it meant Johnny Burkhart was on the camera.
Oh, yeah, me
Back
too.
to the football action. Man in motion. It is going to go up the middle. St. Mary defenders are there to bring him down. Oh, Brett Koshoniak out there on the field. How did I not notice? He was right in there on the tackle. Excellent job there by number 12, Brett Koshoniak.
Is this the official JV squad then that we're looking at here, Jack?
Let's see. No, it's not. This is where it confuses me because they've got Logan Cherry, They've got who do they got out there? They've got Koshoniak, O'Connell.
Patrick Bellinger at center.
Handoff is to Decker on the right side. Stop. Who is that?
Number
42. I think that's a
Hudson
JV guy
Decker.
as well. Oh, that's Joseph O'Connell is 42. Nice job. Joseph O'Connell, the legendary horse rider for the 9/11 game. Oh, the PA announcer must have announced Joseph O'Connell's name wrong. Here we go, back to the action. Brubaker gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Oh, that could be pass interference. I think that should be.
I think he got ball.
I think he went in there early. Oh, and the coach is saying something to the referee. I think he did get in there early, but they're not going to call it. And he is hearing it from the Onaway sideline right now.
Number 12, Brett Koshoniak with the bat on the ball
Dude,
there.
I'm telling you, he is his IQ is already at a max. Once he just fills out, he gets a little bigger. Packs those muscles on. He is going to be a force. He's out there making plays.
Tell your boy to eat some chicken and oatmeal.
Chicken and oatmeal.
Wash it down with some milk.
Gosh.
He'll get bigger.
Brubaker. Kind of a fake handoff into yet again another 360 handoff. We got a late flag coming in.
Patrick Bellinger just stopped that play in its tracks.
Let's see what the call is going to be. Here's the head referee. It is going to be a hold against St. Mary's. A hold against St. Mary's? They didn't even pass it. You get a defensive holding on a run call? I don't get that.
Holding against the defense.
But he's pointing at the offense. Okay, little mistake. Okay. Face mask. Okay, hold on. This referee is giving us a lot of. He just said a face mask against St. Mary's.
Jack, I don't think they know what they're at.
But the chains are backwards.
Chains are backwards. Referees are confused. Everybody's playing catch.
Is it our ball? What's going on?
People are having fun, man.
It is our ball, Johnny? Oh, it was a turnover on downs. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
What a beautiful night. It was really hot, Jack. But
Hogan McKinley's in the shotgun. Oh, and look who's behind him. Brett Koshoniak up the middle. Oh, he just lowers the shoulder. Brett Koshoniak falling forward for a little more. He's lowering the shoulder on Gavin Green. That's sophomore on freshman action. McKinley gets the call from the sideline. Oh, my mistake. Number 3 is Daniel Jacobson, another excellent St. Mary athlete and basketball baller. Jacobson sends his brother Sam Jacobson in motion. He's going to fake it up the middle, cuts back. Oh, nice juke moves on the edge there. Oh, and he slipped. The turf monster got him.
Turf monster grabbed his ankle.
Reached
he
up.
He really wanted that one. I tell you what, you could see him licking his lips for that touchdown there.
Ripped him right down. He had a lot of room. Hogan McKinley also in the game. So who do they got in there for backs? Let's see this list here. We've got
number 2.
We've got Cade Quick, Jerry Love, Daniel Jacobson, Hogan McKinley, Sam Jacobson. He just false started, no call. Daniel Jacobson trying to send Sam Jacobson in motion. He won't go. He holds his arms out. He doesn't know what's going on. They need a timeout. Coach Cherry is not happy. He's stomped out there in his Stormy Cromer hat. I love the hat game here. Also, you've got one coach in a bucket hat. You've got one coach in a Stormy Cromer, and you've got a priest.
You got a priest wearing a ball cap.
Yeah.
Hat game strong. Everybody's out here wearing caps.
I got, of course, the Next Level Broadcasting cap on tonight. Johnny Burkhart, big Michigan fan. He's got the backwards. What I love about Johnny, too, is he's got the retro hat with no snapback. He's got the hat on with no snapback. Normally the snapback is the popular look, but Johnny rocks it all natural.
Johnny looks like he's got a helmet on going to war with his camera right now, just giving you the best quality shot you could possibly ask for in next-level broadcasting.
Couldn't be any better. They come out in the same formation. Let's see if Sam Jacobson will go in motion this time. He will. Snap is to Daniel. Hands off to Sam. Oh, but he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield by St. Germain.
St. Germain is
Nowhere
his
to
name.
go. Nowhere to go as on the sideline you got Bevel, Bloost. Who else we got out there? What JV guys we got out there? I can't really see the linemen.
Look at where the ball has stayed, Jack. It's just been in the same spot for about 4 minutes now.
Number 78, Scott Metelsky. The right tackle. I still don't know who it is yet. We'll get there. We'll get there shortly. They send one man in motion. Another fake by Jacobson.
Ooh, that could have
He
been
jukes,
pretty bad
and he's brought down
by number 35.
by a host of Onaway Cardinals.
Gavin Green. He's a sophomore. Brought him down pretty quick there, Jack. Could have been a bad day.
75. That's the person I haven't called yet. I don't even have a number for him.
Landon Van Heesen.
No, for us. I did 55 TB. Who's 75 on the left? We got a no-name. We got a no-name. We will find it out. I will ask Linda Pratt. She will tell me. Jacobson keeps. Goes to the right, showing the speed. Good running there by Jacobson. He's going to get the first down. St. Mary crowd loves that as they will move the chains. Under 1 minute. Clock is ticking. One more play here for St. Mary's, and that is going to bring us to the fourth quarter in this running clock game.
Moving the chains.
Moving the chains.
You know, that's a good job. Anybody looking for some work, you know, moving the chains is where it's at. You get a little bit of exercise, you know, you're able to tell a story while you're doing it.
Tell a story while you're doing it. You could do whatever you want right there. Jacobson fakes. Over to Sam. Sam fighting for yards. He's able to push forward for a couple more. That's just hard running. Big gain on the passing play on first down. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. That is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter here. St. Mary's finds himself up 42-6. JV players are in the game. Can expect to see a lot of JV action to finish this one out.
JV against Varsity Cardinal. This is just a testament to the Snowbirds football team, Jack. I mean, we're out here with such a steady lead that we're able to experiment with some JV out on the field.
Yeah. You know, I was talking with a Snowbirdie earlier, too, about Jeffers with him being out. It's horrible because you don't want to see Jeffers out of the game. He's your best player. But it almost helps them in a way because now they have to find new ways to score besides, okay, let's give it to Jeffers and let him make it happen. Now they got to open the playbook. They got to see where else they can score, and that is going to help them coming up later in the season when the games matter and in the playoffs as well. You want to have every play of the even practice at your disposal, ready to use.
Yeah, you know, it's exactly that, Jack. You got to have multiple options, and it's able, you know, the players are sharing the shine now, and they're all kind of feeding off it as well. You've got multiple options, and you've got several athletes that are able to deliver. So we do miss Brody Jeffers a lot. We hope he gets well. We hope he comes back. But the offense of the Snowbirds is firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely, Blom-Treasy. Daniel Jacobson got the back plate out. With the okay, now if you have the back plate out, you're swagged out. False start by Joseph O'Connell. He got too excited. Dang it. Oh, my gosh. You can only imagine he's going to be hearing that from his dad the whole ride home.
The whole ride.
The whole ride.
It's going to be a quiet ride.
Didn't I coach you to not false start? Didn't you listen to the cadence?
Yeah. It's going to be a quiet
We're
ride.
going to be
until it's
running
not.
on Monday because of you, Joseph.
Joseph.
I don't know. I don't know. What's O'Connell like after a big blowout win? Is he just cool as a cucumber? He is, TB?
He's probably always cool. He wears an American bucket hat. He's probably never not cool.
Oh, TB says he's not always cool.
Does he blow?
Daniel Jacobson giving the play to Joseph O'Connell, sends Sam in motion.
Oh, yeah.
Takes the snap, fakes it, keeps it. Tries to make guys miss, but they're just there to wrap him up. Not a lot of blocking on the edge. No gain on the play.
Number 71 with the tackle here.
3rd and 10.
Levi Rickett. He is a freshman on the play.
Coach Tim Wiltsey roaming the sidelines, just waiting for someone to come up to him so he can talk to him about baseball season coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he found someone. Hey, I know we're in football season, but you been practicing your pitching? That's what I see him saying.
Let's see what they can do, Jack.
I want to see this JV team make something happen.
I want to see
They
a
keep
touchdown.
going to the same formation. I want to see Joseph O'Connell carry the ball. Whoa, what's
Laundry.
going on? We had a whistle blow. Delay a game. There wasn't even the ref didn't even throw the flag. I missed it. I missed that referee up top there. Delay a game, throws the flag.
He's a strike.
Come on, JV boys, you're going the wrong way here. Give the ball to Brett.
You know what?
I'd give the ball to Brett or O'Connell, or I'd throw it deep to McKinley.
I think that we might see a touchdown this drive, Jack. I just feel it in my bones.
If they want a touchdown, they got to get a big play right here. They're going to be forced to – I think they're going to have to punt. They don't get deep. No? You think they're going for it? They don't even have it in the playbook, TB? Not even in the playbook.
Oh.
He fakes it. Oh, he's got Sam Jacobson wide open down the sideline. He's got him. Through the hands. Through the hands. You saw that play develop and happen before Jacobson was wide open. Another excellent play call. It's that post wheel route. You have the outside receiver run a post. You have the inside receiver run a wheel. It's very hard for the defender to know which one to defend. And right there, Jacobson had the I don't wonder if he just got too excited. He's still thinking about it right now. He's going to be thinking about that right now. He's going to be thinking about it tonight. He's going to be thinking about it tomorrow. He's going to be thinking about it Monday when some kids on his team make fun of him for it, and then he's going to forget about it. He's got a few days to forgetting about that one. Let's see if he gets redemption here, though. It's 4th and long. They got to pass or fumble it. Man, a high snap. I was sabotaged. I was told they did not have punt in the playbook, and they come out in punt formation. That'll be the last time I listen to TB.
Yeah, everybody can kick the ball, but not everybody can throw it.
Oh, that's going to give Onaway a chance to score here. So do they come out with? Oh, they got their first team out there. They want to score. Clock is still running. Stop for a second, but is still running. Big shout out to team doctor Brian Oliver. Runs Oliver Chiropractic, does a great job for this team, really cares about the boys and girls of St. Mary's School. Always involved. Wife Renee Elias helps out with the volleyball, coaches volleyball as well. Great St. Mary family. Ripped to the ground by Patrick Ballinger. That dude is mean. We called him a pit bull on the broadcast, the first broadcast, and he has totally adopted that nickname. Definitely has the attitude of a pit bull now. Throwing them to the ground.
Just aggressive with it.
And it doesn't matter how much they're up by running clock or not. Him and Logan Sherry are out there. Gavin Bevel in at safety with Smith. Brett Koshoniak in at linebacker with Joseph O'Connell. JT Grenier, corner, wide to the left. It will be a toss to Decker. Brett Koshoniak, good contain right there. Forces it back up the middle.
Looks like an anthill, just crawling all over with Snowbirds, and that was a great effort.
That's a no gain. A lot of, as we got, we got someone on St. Mary's is stuck in the bleachers. The blue girl, whatever her name is stuck in the bleachers. That is Emery.
Somebody get her
I'm
some
laughing,
help.
but now I feel kind of bad. She really is stuck. She really is stuck. Oh, she's out. She's out. Okay, thank God. Don't know if you could see that. Don't know if Johnny got the zoom in on that one. I'm glad she's out. That was entertaining. Decker with the run, cuts up left, makes another cut. A gang of St. Mary Snowbirds brings him down right there. Stops him on forward progress. Going to bring up 4th down and 5.
That's got to be a major culture shock for him, Jack. Being used to working with the JV team, they switch it up a little bit.
That
and the
blue
next
girl-
thing you know,
She needs to get out of the bleacher. She's going back right where she got stuck. She's climbing back in the same spot. Onaway Cardinals knocking on the door. 7 minutes left to go here in this blowout. They're down 6-42. This one's for dignity. Get on the board. At least get double digits. Receivers wide to the left and right. Sends Decker in motion. It's going to be a reverse. St. Mary's was caught sleeping up the left side. Can someone make the tackle?
Ooh.
Excellent job by JT Grenier. Stays contained, stays in his spot, and stops the touchdown.
Grenier just took him by the two front shoulder pads there, picked them up a little bit, and slammed them into the grass.
I love that. You don't just bring them down, you throw them to the ground. Onaway, if they score here, will stop the running clock. I also want to point that out. As these second halves have just gone by incredibly fast here at Next Level Broadcasting, covering these St. Mary games.
Schultz Party Store. Cannot wait to get some snack-a-lackage on the way home.
Schultz Party Store, going to buy so much beef jerky.
Jack Links.
Brubaker, it looked like a design trick play with a fake to the left and back to the right, but it did go to the left. Some of these plays are kind of hard to tell here by Onaway. A couple of them, Brubaker's done a full 360 before he's handed the ball off.
Yeah, I wonder if they drew that up with some silly string, Jack. It was just all over the place.
Yeah. It's just kind of. I don't know. Coach O'Connell giving Logan Cherry advice. Price up there, ready to snap the ball.
Up the gut. I'm calling it.
Brubaker gets the snap, fakes it right, comes back left. Oh, Cherry got sucked in. Let's see if he can score right at the pylon.
He knocked it over. That's
What's
a touchdown.
the call? No, I think he's short. He is going to mark him short. There's no score. TB was ready to adjust the score. That's how close it was. Touched my hand a little bit.
Can you believe
Brought a
the
smile to
speed
my face.
of Brubaker? I mean, he just cut to the outside, and it was off to the races. In the collision against two Snowbirds, I mean, I'm surprised he just didn't see sparks, Jack.
He might. Do you see sparks or do you see stars?
Probably the
same
Snowbirds
thing, right?
seen some stars, but Brubaker shot in there. That's speed I haven't seen in a long time.
They got to go up the middle right now. It's third and an inch. Brubaker up the middle all day long.
Oh,
Fumble on the play. Oh, Brett Koshoniak. Let's go, baby. Brett Koshoniak with the heads-up play in there right away. Got the fumble recovery, and he is officially in the St. Mary varsity stat book
Brubaker
with that fumble
hurt.
recovery right there.
34 number Brubaker took a big hit to the pelvis, and he is barely making it off of the field here.
That's unfortunate if you're the Cardinals. Knocking on the door, chance to get double digits on the board, and Brett Koshoniak just crushes your hopes and dreams.
Yeah, nightmare. Just wakes you up in a cold sweat.
Now hand it off to Brett Koshoniak so we can get a touchdown. Please, please complete my life and give the ball to Brett Koshoniak, and he can run 95 yards for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. What a
That
huge hits on the play right there.
Kershoniak rung his
That
bell,
is a highlight
just
play.
sending Cardinals to the sideline like crazy.
We got a flag on the play. Brett Koshoniak with a huge block and a big tackle by Hudson Decker as well. Two huge hits by both teams. Oh, my gosh.
Nothing is easy this game, Jack. Wow. Did you hear
That was loud. I think you could hear that on the stream,
I felt it.
that contact.
I felt it in my chest, man. That contact just reverberated.
And as we talked about, Brett has that Koshoniak blood. He wants to hit. He wants to hit. This is what the Koshoniaks were born to do. Run around crazy and run into people.
Day one.
That's what they were made for. That's what they do on the farm all day long. Just run around into things, just practicing, waiting to get on that St. Mary football field.
dense bones.
Jacobson back up the middle to Brett Koshoniak. He's got a lot of room, lowers the shoulder, picks up a nice solid gain. Good blocking up front to free him.
Number 62 on the tackle,
Gain of
Darren
a couple-
Wolgast.
Gain of a couple yards, going to bring up 2nd and 6. Brett Koshoniak out of the game. He's tired. Don't want to get him hurt. I don't blame you.
Yeah, he just took a lot of beating there.
Good hard running. That was the hit of the night, too. That block right there blew him up.
Well, between that and Jake Butler's pancake, they've got
Yes.
a good run for their money.
Absolutely. Great blocking tonight by the St. Mary.
Everything's great.
St. Mary just doing all they can.
Except the red zone laundry. We cannot have any more of that.
Ball is out. Ball is out. Was he down? Was he not? He was not down. It will be Onaway ball. Clock is stopped at 2 minutes, 36 seconds. It'll start running here again any second. It should still, right, TB? It should be running right now.
Clock's on a diet.
Clock
Doesn't
is
want to
running.
run no more.
Doesn't want to run no more. Don't you run on a diet?
Not unless you're that clock.
There we go.
There, it's running again, Jack. It's just trying to lose some calories.
2 minutes, 20 seconds. Logan Cherry is coming out of the game. Jake Butler is in the game. Gavin Beble is out there. He's ready for his team to get out there.
Big time showcase.
Number 1, Daniel Smith, the only senior out there right now.
How many lumens do you think?
Oh, my goodness. They got Jake Butler in at defensive tackle. Nose guard. Get out of here. Oh, and he's going to make a play right away. Oh, Jake Butler.
Just completes the whole defensive unit. Goes in at nose guard, pokes the ball loose, scoops itself back up, jumps on it. Possession is the Snowbirds.
I don't know if he poked it out or if they just dropped it on the ground for him to take it. That was easy.
They were probably scared of his pancake.
And St. Mary's just handing the ball to Onaway. Onaway handing the ball to St. Mary's. Let's see. They got to knee it. They're kneeing it. I'm calling it right now. They're kneeing it.
It's a good thing they've got knee pads, Jack, because they've been kneeing an awful lot these past 5 games.
Absolutely. Daniel Jacobson under center. There's the first one. Going to bring up second down.
They should have Ian Olive out there to share in some of this knees.
I know. We didn't have – but I don't want Ian to knee it. I don't want Ian to get negative yards. Jacobson's got enough yards. He can take a few negatives. We did miss the Ian Oliver show tonight. I was expecting him, but Daniel Jacobson came in and played an excellent job as well.
I want to see Father Roman get excited. I want to see him get a little animated here.
Father Roman just go crazy?
Yeah, that'd be really cool to watch. Just kneeing the ball game away,
That's
Jack. 30 seconds left until this clock drains out. I think it's a wrapped-up burrito here.
Absolutely. We are going to take a second step aside real quick. We need to discuss player of the game and post-game show. Not just yet. Clock is still ticking away. 13, 12, 11. Oh, it's right there on the screen. You can see. They're shaking their hands, shaking each other's hands. Fans are starting to move. They're clapping. Good win here for the St. Mary faithful. Here we go. We're going to step aside. Back to you with the post-game show here in a second. This is Next Level Broadcast. Gotta love the St. Mary faithful heading to their end zone to get a knee, a little post-game talk from their coach, a little prayer, and everyone heading home safely. Our final score, 42-6 in favor of St. Mary's. Onaway came out. It was Brandon Brubaker scoring on the first play of the game, running 60, 70 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. Since then, it has been all St. Mary's. They've outscored them 42-0. Lots of touchdowns tonight. Croft had a touchdown. Bloost had some touchdowns. Beble had some touchdowns. Just some excellent play. Brett Kashoniak was in there making plays. Jake Butler had a fumble recovery. All around great game. by St. Mary's. Blom, what do you take from it?
You know, what I take from it, Jack, is it was two sides, and both of them were battling. Both of them were warring against each other, and one ended up pulling away. But if you weren't able to look at the scoreboard, and if you just weren't keeping a running tally on the score or the touchdowns, I mean, one would venture to say that it was a pretty close game. Obviously, the scoreboard and the Snowbirds pulled ahead and took this by a long shot, but just the effort level, I guess, is what I'm talking about here. It's always good to watch a football game where one team doesn't give up when they're fighting to the end, and you could definitely give that to the Onaway Cardinals tonight as they kept the intensity the whole entire time against a rather vicious effort by the St. Mary Snowbirds.
Absolutely, Blom. And what I love from Onaway is, like you said, this game is closer than what it seems. You know, St. Mary's wasn't coming out and like they were against Bel Air and Forest Area scoring right away. They weren't having one play score. It was, you know, they had to actually work for it. Onaway did a good job playing defense, but St. Mary's offense was just too much for them. Final score, as I said, 42-6. Player of the game, can we get a drum roll, please? And Donovan Bloost is going to be our player of the game. Comes back after being out last week. Gets some touchdowns, runs hard, makes some great catches. Really did it all. It could have gone to him, could have gone to Gavin Beble. Gavin Beble got it last week, so this week it's going to Donovan Bloost.
Yep, the Bloost is loose. I remember that play, and he was bouncing off of players, shoving shoulder pads into each other, creating space, cutting hard, getting into open space. Bloost definitely deserves it. He had some major key plays here, and it was fun to watch. Every time that he had a chance to touch the ball, he was doing something with it. And other than that, just the defensive output and everything else from Daniel Smith, I believe is his name. Yep, Daniel Smith. He was doing it all over the place on defense as well. He was in a few of the offensive possessions. And just like I always keep saying, Jack, just all of the Snowbirds have a lot of athleticism, and they've got a lot to offer. So it's really cool watching that football team do what it does, and Coach O'Connell, of course, always leading the way.
Absolutely, and that's what's exciting about the St. Mary offense with the player of the game. Each week it could go. You don't know who it's going to go to. You know, one week it could be Beble, one week it could be Bloost, it could be Smith, it could be Ian Oliver. You never know with so many athletes and how dangerous they are, where they're going with the ball. It could be anyone. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. 42-6, folks. Next Level Broadcasting, the crew. I'm Jack Cordy, my color guy Tyler Blom, thick boy TB Tyler Bowerman, and on the camera, the Red Wings superfan, Johnny Burkhart. That's going to wrap it up, folks. We will be back here next Friday. Who do we play? Do we know? That's pretty unprofessional. We don't know. We will find out. We will have the link out for you. Thank you very much, everyone tuning in. This is Next Level Broadcasting. Catch us back next week.
Da-da-dun.